This Aderonn Airsoft review is brought to you by AirsoftStation.com. Hey guys, here with another Aderonn Airsoft review. Today we're reviewing the Dboys Marine Full Metal RIS M4 from AirsoftStation.com. On their website you can get it for about $179, and externally I like this gun a lot. I think it's really nice. It comes with the rail covers as well as the vertical grip, which I thought was really nice. I mean, you don't really have to buy rail covers now. You don't have to buy a vertical grip now. They're all included. And, you know, you can use them on other guns if you want. So, I mean, I really liked that it came with those, as well as that it has a full metal body and a nice metal rail system. There's no wobble in the rail system, but I'll talk about all that later. As for performance, it's not a game changer. You're not going to be hitting people at 200 feet at 30 rounds a second, but, you know, it still performs like you would expect a clone AEG to perform. I brought some friends with me airsofting this weekend, as well as this rifle, and I gave it to them for a couple games just to see how they liked it. They're newer players, and I just wanted to get a different perspective that I might have for this review, and they liked it a lot. They did pretty well with it, and so for new players, it's a great gun. For more advanced players, externally I liked it a lot, and it might be a great base gun to build off of, build something a little bit nicer from. So now let's go to the table and get a closer up, in-depth review. So here we have the gun, and let me just tell you real quick, for your $180, what you're going to get in the box. Obviously, you'll get the gun, you'll get a 300 round high capacity mag. It's your standard STANAG mag, nothing too special about that. You also will get, which I really didn't expect, but I was quite impressed with, 2 rail covers, one on each side. They come already attached, so you don't really have to put them on. And then also this vertical grip, which is quite nice. This wasn't attached, so you can put it on anywhere on the rail you want. Simply twist this knob on the bottom, and it loosens it, and then you can slide it. You can have it close to the mag well, you can have it farther away. It just depends on your personal preference. I have it somewhere in the middle. You will also get a nunchuck 9.6 battery, 9.6 volt battery. I think it was a 1400 milliamp hour with Tamiya connectors. Not the highest quality battery, so you might want to get a better butterfly or nunchuck style battery. Something, maybe a 9.6 with 1600 milliamp hours or something, maybe in a brand like Intellect. So just maybe get a higher end battery down the road, and also it will come with a trickle charger. Not the nicest charger. You're going to want to get a smart charger as well. All of that is available on AirsoftStation.com if you want to pick those up as well, and I'll have links in the description. As for performance, like I said, shooting around 360 feet per second with .2s. I chronoed that. If you are interested in with .25s and then the rate of fire and all that, check the right there. Check the shooting test, which I will have up in the next couple days for you guys to check out. As for the metal body, that was a really nice feature. It gives the gun some heft, so there's no issues with the gun feeling too light or just feeling cheap. It is a nice metal body. Upper, lower, and rail system are all metal. There's a nice polymer crane stock, nice grip. The rail covers and vertical grip are nice polymer plastic, and then the flash hider. Sights, rails, pretty much all of that is metal. So this gun's relatively heavy, but it's a nice heft. Pros and cons of this gun. Some things, I mean, obviously I really like the metal body. I did like the crane stock, that's extra battery space. Rail system is nice. The vertical grip and rail covers, quite nice. I did like the rear sight a lot. It's a little flip up sight. It's not your standard M4 carry handle or little CQB sight that you'd have on the back of an M4. So that's pretty cool. Completely adjustable for windage and elevation, which is nice. I also liked this little piece right here, which the main purpose of it is to keep your rail system firmly attached to the upper receiver. This rail attachment right here is pretty much part of the rail system, but then it attaches to the upper rail on your upper receiver like an optic would. Not only do I like that because it keeps the rail from wobbling on your upper receiver, but it's also a sort of a little riser so that you can put on optics onto this instead of having it onto the lower rails. So say you're wearing a mask and you have to look through your sights. Sometimes if you're wearing a mask, your cheek can't get close enough to the stock, and optics are just difficult to look through. But with this, you get another half an inch to an inch of height on your optic, so then you can easily look through your optic with a mask on. So I thought that was really cool and pretty nice. You do have your standard charging handle and hop-up system right here. No problems there. It's a little bit wobbly, so you can just tighten that down with the screwdriver that comes with it. As for the pros, there were obviously a lot, but there are a couple cons as well with this gun. The main one I had was that the stock, the way you insert the battery is you pull off this little rubber butt pad, which I thought that was a nice plus. This is quite comfortable. But the con I had was that to get the back plate off your stock, you have to unscrew it with a screwdriver. It's not a simple pull the tabs off and you can replace your battery. You actually have to have a tool, you have to have the screwdriver, and it takes just a little bit longer. So simply unscrew that right there, and then on the bottom there are two tabs right here. You just pinch the tabs and the butt plate will come off of the stock. You can fit your battery in there, no problem. And then when you fit your battery in there, you can put the back plate back on, screw it in, and then you just put your rubber butt pad back on. It doesn't take forever, but in the heat of battle, you know, it's a couple seconds that you would like to be playing instead of switching out your battery. But as long as you get a nice battery, instead of the battery that it comes with, you might want to pick up a Intellect 9.6 volt butterfly type or nunchuck type, and you'll be able to last a little bit longer in the field. So that's nice. Another con I had was, yes, the rail system and the upper receiver are firmly attached and don't wobble, but the upper receiver and lower receiver do have a tiny bit of space right there. Let me zoom in so you can actually see. Hopefully you can see right there. There is a little bit of space in this area right here for the upper and lower receiver to sort of wobble. You can see that. That's a bit of a con if you're out in the field and you're trying to aim. Sometimes if you move your vertical grip, if you're holding that, you'll feel that tiny bit of wobble, but it's not a huge problem. You're not going to be like, oh, this is a terrible gun just because of that. You can put a little bit of electrical tape in that gap and it'll fix it, no problem. So minor con right there, easy fix. And with the stock, no big deal with that either. I mean, it just takes a little bit more time. But those are the only two real cons I had with this gun. So I say the pros definitely outweigh the cons. If you are interested in buying a clone full metal AEG with a rail system, definitely check this out. I really do like it. It's obviously not a nail driver, and you're not going to be hitting people at 200 feet with a clone rifle. But for a mid to entry, or an entry to mid-level gun, definitely go check it out. The externals are quite nice, and the internals aren't that bad either. For a stock gun, just standard play, it performs pretty well. If you are a more experienced player and you're looking for a project gun, something to build off of, definitely check this out because of the full metal receiver and rails, and then the nice polymer stock and whatnot. Externals are pretty good, and so then you can upgrade the internals to your liking, and that'll work as well. So recommend this for anybody looking for a full metal lower end or lower cost clone gun. Please check it out and comment, like, and subscribe. Click right there to see the shooting test when I upload it, which will be soon. So check it out, airsoftstation.com. See you guys later. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below or send me a personal message. See you. This Aderonn Airsoft Review is brought to you by airsoftstation.com.